Good morning. Myself Bhargav Vijay. By profession I am an advocate and I reside in Vasanthnagar, Uttarhalli. I had been to a multinational hospital for general eye checkup in the year 2020, where I was tested with I think maybe plus 25 or this thing power, and they suggested that some new technology has come so that they could operate lasik surgery into my eye. And since I had an option of an insurance, so I gave a consent to operate, and they operated with lasik, that is myopia, which unknowingly or unknowingly, I don't know, because I don't know about the technology, because doctor did not tell me in detail about the process or the procedure. After the surgery, it happened to that I was able to look into the objects or the paper or reading. My left eye became very closer and very blurry for the far vision was prescribed. After 6 months of the visits to the same hospital with the same doctor, he smiled me at me again, and he told me that he looked at the report, he said everything, wow, marvelous, everything looks to be good. Then I thought, am I cheating myself? No, it was not. My condition was worsening actually day by day, and I gave a gap of around 2 to 3 years to see that whether it gets adjusted. Then the doctor said to go ahead with the progressive lens. I could not get adjusted with that. Doctor suggested me with that contact lens. I was not able to get adjusted to that, and I started having some sort of migraine things, and especially when the contact lens, I had some issues with the eye this thing concerned. One fine day I met one of my good friend. He suggested me, why don't you go to Mr. Prakash Jain? He's a very good doctor. Just take a second opinion. Why don't you do that? So I asked him the address, everything. So he forwarded the details, everything. I took an appointment with Dr. Prakash Jain. I just landed here at Nagar, Vijaynagar. At the first instance, something positive vibe was there, that I will get my eyesight back. This was the first instant. Okay, let's come. Doctor honestly gave the report stating that what is myopia, what that expert doctor or the expert hospital has done to my eye. Looking at my 4 years report back, he told me that there was no complication at all. There was no complication at all. Simply due to the technology happened to be with the lasik or the laser technology, they tried operating on my left eye for an experimental purpose. I don't know what really I have to say here, but I lost my sight completely. After the Dr. Prakash Jain, he told me to wait for another 2-3 years. Because he told me that cataract has slightly begun on my left eye. So let us wait for 6 months or so. Then let us operate on your left eye with the cataract and make an implant with a lens. So he said that whatever the lens is there, he will remove that lens and he will put an artificial lens where I should be able to manage with reading with the long vision and near vision, migraine effect and other things, and giving in detail about the extremes of the procedure, where I could even lose my eyesight also. That also he explained me in detail. But the confidence level of the doctor and the hospitality and the staff here concerned, then the state of the art of equipments maintained here, and the most important part is before the operation or before the consent was taken, everything was clearly explained to me in detail where I could understand in my language. That is a plus option here. And second thing is, after doctor operated me on 1 week later, because few course of medications has to be taken prior to the operation, and day of the operation also doctor did ask me again whether to go ahead with the surgery or not, and he explained me the complications, what could it end up and what could the result could be. And I was very happy to see again that positiveness with the doctor, because Few doctors I have seen actually within this 4 years of time, where they say that you go get that test done, you go get this test done, because only for the money concern. Here doctor was even at the end of the time also, even this process might be costing about few thousands. Even at the end of the before starting the surgery also, he did ask my consent again. Even though I had given the consent in writing, doctor said, Bhargav, are you ready for the process? Then I said, yes sir, I am confident, let us go ahead. I am positive, like that. So surgery was done, it was very good. And at the time of this surgery, let me tell this is a very highlight line, this is to be highlighted. Doctor said, Bhargav, everything is done, everything is in action, it is 100% done, 80% of the process is over, I think you might be seeing a bright light, he said. Then I said, yes sir, I am able to see the bright light now. After the surgery was over, I was here for post-operative ward. I was here for maybe some 30 minutes or 45 minutes of time, probably 1 hour or so. After which they gave me few drops and they gave me something to drink and have some light food. So I was okay with that, and I was able to see some blurred vision. Okay, doctor said it would take about 2 or 3 days time, so that you should be able to. Then after the post-operative process, then next day when I came, I should be thankful to the doctor that I was able to see what I was able to see 4 years back. My vision has come back. Doctor here, his name itself says that his name is Prakash. Prakash means, in the Kannada we say that Prakasha means is compared to Surya, where the light, and Divyadrishti is again linked. Prakash and Divyadrishti is interlinked. I am not simply saying something. It is coming from my heart of the science, heart of the knowledge, or from heartfully I am saying that staff, the doctor, everything was good, everything was done for my better myself. And the post-operative treatment and follow-ups calls from the hospital, especially this I have to mention, whether I am taking the tablets whatever they prescribed in time, and the drops whatever I have been assigned were being monitored in time. Those things say about 20 days. Without vision, without specs, without spectacles, I am see the bright light. I am able to see, I am able to read a very distance, I am able to see the corrections after the whatever the implant has been done. I am very happy, and I have to be very much thankful to Dr. Mr. Prakash Jain and the whole hearted staff here. I don't know their names, but in my lifetime I would be thankful regardless of the whatever the payments or whatever the finance things are there. Regardless that, my kind-hearted thanksgiving to all the staff and members of Divyadrishti Hospital. Hereby I end my disclosure, and thankful to you everyone. Have a nice day.